Hi, I'm Mike Penny, and welcome to the Paragon Company. Last time, our heroes began to search the town of Bainham for Ozzy Sesk, the son of Otto. They began their search at the guard station, where they harassed a lone guard until he gave them all the information he had. Grabach and Tom set out to get info by selling pastries to the locals. A group of kids tried to steal them, and turned out to be Ozzy's friends. Akira and Archie broke into Ozzy's house and waited for him to come home. Once he arrived, they told him his father sent them. He eventually revealed he's been looking for a way to help his friends get away from the town orphanage. After the party all meet up again at Ozzy's house, they agree to head to the orphanage and investigate the woman in charge. You guys arrive at the orphanage. It looks very similar to a lot of the other wooden structures in the town. It's a little nicer and looks a little sturdier than a lot of the other buildings, but it has that same the wood has been just wet for so long that it's blackened and it looks it's seen better days, but it's probably a little nicer than some of the other buildings you've seen. And in front of it, there's a sign, it's just a black sign with white letters painted on it that says, "The Bazuldu Home for Wayward Children."
Ooh.
Okay.
What?
He said that's not at all pleasant, is he?
Bazuldu's Home for Gifted Youngsters.
Yeah, right. So,
Listen, some of these kids can throw fire. It makes sense. Song name.
They could ride the line.
yeah, no. So you guys walk into the front door of the orphanage, and you enter a little a little office with a desk and some other just random stuff flying around to make it look a little furnished and welcoming, But there doesn't seem to be anyone in there at the moment.
What's her name? Beelzebub?
Yeah, Beelzebub. No, it's
Beelzebub?
it's
No, I said Beelzebub.
it's Bazuldu.
Zildo. Okay. I yell, Badildo!
It's like
Badildo!
from The Big Bang Theory. Bazuldo!
No, I don't think so.
That's what
No.
Sheldon does. I know that show.
My religion.
So there's a few moments of nothing happening, and then a door on the far side of the lobby opens up, and this tall, thin, red-skinned tiefling woman with just incredibly wrinkly skin and very limp white hair and just pure black eyes and a black dress that just covers from her neck down all the way to the ground comes out, and she just looks at all of you and she's like, "How may I help you?"
Hi, yes. We would like to adopt all these children.
She just stares at you for a second and she's like, "Excuse me."
I said what I said.
We would like to make the wayward children
No longer wait.
no longer wayward.
She just kind of looks at all of you and walks over to the like desk in the lobby and sits down, and she's like, "Well, what are your credentials and familial statuses?"
Ooh, I'll take this. I am Grabot Kensington of the Kensington family. I am currently a bachelor, and I am looking to adopt these children to teach them the ways of the world.
She stares at you for a moment, Grabot, and you kind of get this strange feeling like she's like looking through you almost. And she's just, oh, I've heard of the Kensington family. Good bloodline. Wait. So,
Wait, am I impotent? Hold on.
why the sudden interest in adopting all of the children here?
Many hands makes light work.
She pulls out some documentation and kind of looks at it, and she's like, you know, child labor is a crime in Mistra.
Oh, that's not what I intended to come off at all.
Oh.
It's like that was a waffle. I'm going to teach them the ways of the world and non-labor work. Chores of a sort.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. So she's she just stares at you again for a moment, and she's like, Mr. Kensington, what is it you do for a living?
I am in the Paragon company.
Oh, the Adventure Guild, then.
Yes.
So tell me, Mr. Kensington, what are these children supposed to do if you get killed by a dragon or something and never come home to them?
Inheritance.
That's not a problem. They would inherit our business.
They will be taken care of.
She sharply turns her head to Tom, and she's just like, I'm sorry, and who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
She, like, very slightly smirks, and she's like, I'm Baronin Bazuldu, the proprietor of this orphanage.
Are you telling me this orphanage is for profit?
You own children? You monster.
Doesn't everyone with children own the children?
I believe there's a difference between being a parent and a slave owner, Miss Bizza.
And you're giving me trouble about potentially using them for child labor, you slaveholder.
No, I merely look after them and make sure that they're fed and have a roof over their head.
That's completely false, because they are not fed in any way. In fact, you don't look after them at all.
They're strangely underweight for their age, aren't they? You know, considering how they're starving.
With not a chef in sight?
Yeah, and resort to Is that how you feel children should be treated? To need to resort for thievery?
I'm sorry. Who told you that I'm starving these children?
No one told me. They look it. Which is strange, because I ate crickets for 2 years, and I still looked better fed than these children.
Shame.
I would understand what starvation is.
Sounds like you yourself could have used perhaps a better parental influence.
No, that's actually not true. My parents... Huh? What?
Are there, like, Mistran laws about this sort of thing, or is it pretty loose in, like as far as, like, adoption and, like, child law goes?
Give me a history check.
Out of character, I cannot wait to hit this lady.
Yeah, same. I completely agree. I haven't said anything of violence yet because of the in character.
Who the fuck are you? It's like, oh man,
It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck when she's just a regular ass old lady. You guys just murder her.
I mean, when you say it's gonna suck, are you gonna say it's gonna be completely worth it?
Some people just need killing. It's fine.
What was your...
It was a 27.
Alright. So, in Mistra, a lot of the time, if there are kids without parents, usually people in the town will try to, take up a little bit of the responsibility. If not entirely, like multiple people might try. In cases like this where they're in an orphanage, they're usually pretty well taken care of. But, and it seems like everyone here is just getting a real skeeved out vibe from this lady.
And
can I do an insight check on her?
And also, generally speaking, so there really shouldn't be any reason legally why with, like, our literal proof of business, noble, like, one of our members being, like, there's no legal reason she should be so dodgy about letting us adopt these kids, right?
Yeah, she has heard of my family. I'm not like a vagrant off the street. Like, give me the kids, give me.
Right.
We brought every piece of paperwork and like money. We brought everything to bear we normally should, and she's still being cagey, right?
Actually, yeah. Give me that insight check.
Okay.
like Mike said, it just turns out she's just kind of an asshole, right?
She's just an asshole.
She's just an asshole.
Not every bad person is a monster secretly.
Every monster is a bad person. I get what you're saying.
We're getting a lot of 20s tonight. Nat 20, total score 25.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, no, something just seems real off with this lady. Like Jesse was just saying, you guys have brought everything. She recognizes the Kensington name. There's really no reason she shouldn't be more starting to have a serious conversation about it with you guys.
It almost seems like you want the kids.
I have to skedaddle really quick. Liam is fussing.
Okay.
So Archibald's going to speak up for the first time, and he's going to hold his hand up and be like, it seems to me that the children want to come with us and leave this place. We have every legal right to adopt them, and that you, as the proprietor of a private adoption agency, should be more than amenable to deal with us based on our legal bounds. This would mean that I believe you are holding children in detainment, kidnapping them.
I turn to Jesse, to Archie, and I tell him in Gnomish. In Gnomish, specifically. You understand Gnomish, right?
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Can I just read her for the hell?
in single word, a single word Gnomish, I'm like, soon.
Alright. So, she just kind of stares at you guys, and every time she just stares at you guys, you get this really just uneasy feeling,
So she doesn't have a response to that?
Right, she just doesn't really say anything for a minute.
Perfect. Then, in the name of the Paragon Company, I recognize you as a monster holding children, and we will be officially rescuing them. Free of charge, of course.
She stands up from her desk, and she's just like, I believe you should leave my place of business.
What are you gonna do if I don't?
I put my hand on Akira's shoulder, and I'm like, that's fine. We already have the children.
And yeah, it's at 1.78 gigs, so good to know.
Well, so
That's not bad at all, actually, yeah.
So after she tells you guys to leave, and Akira says, "What are you going to do if we don't?" She just sort of stares at you, and like her hair starts to like flow a little bit, like there's some sort of wind or energy or something flowing around her. And I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Hey, do those.
Tom got a 6.
All right.
I got a 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I had to stop at 9 o'clock my time, as a heads up.
Oh, okay. What was your save?
11.
Okay. And then we just gotta wait for Kevin.
10.
Every single one of you failed.
Sad. It's okay. I'm not angry. It's fine.
Yeah.
Is she a magician?
So as she tells you to leave, you all get hit with like this wave of just dread, and suddenly you're all fucking terrified of this woman.
Ooh.
And like just all of you are like, we need to get out of this place, and all of you just start fucking running for the door.
How long does this effect last?
Let me check. All right. So, you guys basically run for the door, right? And then, as you run outside, that initial feeling of fear and dread goes away.
Okay, as it goes away, I immediately cast Pass Without Trace on myself, and I tell everyone I'm going back in. And I want to sneak into the orphanage and find her.
Okay. Are you guys all gonna try to sneak in? Okay. So yeah, everyone give me a stealth check.
Wait, so Pass Without Trace gives everyone within 30 feet of me a plus 10 to stealth checks.
Yep. So roll a stealth check, add a 10 to it.
26 with everything.
Nice.
33.
Damn.
Yeah.
35.
Damn. What'd you roll?
Oh, sorry, 25. My bad.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Am I the only one in the 20s? Shit.
What'd you get?
A 22.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are all like, you guys like do the whole like tactical entry thing, like the door is ajar, one of you rushes in, the others like rush in, dodge around the corners and shit.
Robot
and she's just
from a vent in a rope.
And so you guys rush back into the lobby, and Bazuldu is gone.
Okay, I want to look for her.
Okay, so
That was really annoying. I hate when you do that. And wow.
Wow. Wow.
So, you guys are, you guys are all in the lobby. Can you guys all see the map okay?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
make a full screen.
Yep.
You guys are here in the lobby, right? Now, in front of you is, there's two doors. There's one in front of you, and then there's one off to the side, the one she came out of initially.
So, before we get going and there's any possibility for initiative to become a thing, Archibald is going to pull his 2 spell capsules he made earlier out of his, pouch and just, crush them in his hand.
Okay.
What did that do?
I made 2 spell scrolls before for Expeditious Retreat and Long Strider, so I activate my Phoenix Flight mode with them.
How long did that last?
So Long Strider lasts for an hour, and it just does. So I have another 10 move speed for an hour. And then EX Retreat is a concentration for 10 minutes, and I can take an additional bonus action dash. So I
Yes.
move 40, 40, 40. So yeah, I move 120 around.
That's awesome. All right, so you guys have the doorway in front of you, or the doorway she came in initially.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna just like super speed dash to the back of the place.
All right, so you want to go through which door?
I'm gonna just go where
Wait,
Where-
she's the
point
witch?
to the.
All right, so there's a door here,
The witch
and
door?
then a door here.
I want to go through the witch door.
Let's go through the witch door.
The one she came out of?
Yeah.
This one?
I'm gonna check that one, but someone else should check everyone else should go somewhere other than I go, because I can get to them fastest.
We have an hour of pass without trace, so if the rest of the party wants to stay together, so that we stay quiet, if Jesse makes noise, if Archie makes noise, he can come to us quickly, but that way the rest of us can stay quiet and do like more stealth checks.
Okay.
Done with that.
All right, so Archie, you want to try and open that door?
Yes, please.
Okay, you go and you reach for the doorknob, and the door is locked.
I would like to open it with my thieves' tools.
All right, go ahead and roll for your thieves' tools.
Naja, thieves' tools.
$26.
So yeah, you pick the lock, and you're able to get into this room.
So what happens is Archibald holds out his giant robot pinky, and a little lockpick just pops out of it, and he just shoves it into the thing in like pop style.
Or else here's like weird whirring noises and stuff.
Wait, wait.
Yep. And you open the door, and it appears to be a bedroom.
Okay, I will search the bedroom thoroughly.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Me and Gizmo looking around. Super cool team.
Poop in her bed.
Open her bed.
I feel that I'm losing my religion against that.
Is there really?
Probably not.
What if it's for like the oh my god.
Are you okay?
Excuse me, yeah, something just got caught in the back of my throat.
24.
All right, so you go around the room, and it's decorated with just kind of like odds and ends, knickknacks and things. She has like a pretty fancy 4-post bed, just nice furniture. But one thing in the room sticks out to you is this very tall, ornate mirror in the corner of the room.
Maybe. I would like to check that out, and I'm also aware that it may be magic, so like, I'd like to be leery of that if at all possible.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I don't want to walk up to the mirror and be in the mirror. I'd like to walk up to it so that it doesn't like have me in its reflection.
Okay, so you kind of walk up to the side of it.
Yeah, and I want to like check it. Like, you know, I'd like to. I don't want to say I want to roll an arcane check, but like I'd like to see if this is magical without like identifying it, and if I need to, I will identify it.
Right. Actually, real quick, give me a perception check.
All right, those are not my best. Five.
Oh damn. Yeah, you just see like the reflection of the room. You know, you're not really sure. Just seems like a big fancy mirror.
All right.
Akira,
I'm gonna use. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
in the lobby, you briefly out of the corner of your eye see someone move seemingly through the wall. Like through the corner of the room, like in and out of the corner of the room.
Okay, I like make a signal to let everyone know that something's up.
Okay.
Follow
So-
it? Like where is it going?
No, like it looks like just in the corner. It almost looks like in the corner of the room, someone like Bethesda game glitched through the wall.
Oh,
Were they T-posing?
okay, I mentioned that.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah. So you tell everybody.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you guys do when she tells you she saw something move in the corner of her eye?
I would say we should investigate that, because that sounds suspicious.
So, yeah. So, do you guys all head back into the lobby?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
Let's head into the lobby.
Yeah, sticking together is best.
Okay. Archie, was there anything else you wanted to do in her room?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the other door that continues on is also locked.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got totally distracted by everybody else. Can I use the spell slot to cast Investigate on the mirror? Not Investigate, Identify.
Yeah.
I would
You
like to
cast it?
identify a mirror. I do.
So you cast Identify in the mirror, and it does come back as something magical. But it's essentially called a trapping mirror.
That's super uncomfortable.
What does it do? Do you know what it does? Oh.
Identify tells him what it does. Like with Identify, he knows what it does. So essentially, what it does is it's a mirror that can trap a person, but then casts a reflection of them that is like a much darker, evil version of the person. Like the worst version of the person.
Is trapped in the mirror.
Like
A person.
you would be in it. Yes, it would be.
Oh, okay. So could we like just break this mirror?
I mean, you could certainly do that if you want to.
Is it like on the wall, or is it like?
No, it's in the
free-
corner. It's in the corner, and it's like a stand holding it upright.
So if we were to knock the stand so it hits the floor, that mirror would shatter, right? And like, could we not rig it?
You're not with me.
Wait,
That's true.
I couldn't just like I couldn't just use like my tentacles to attack it.
You just want to punch
That's what I'm saying, like outside of the room, so we're not like in the reflection of it.
No, and there's also yes. So we're in the bedroom, right?
You're right next to
Yeah,
us. We're still like what?
You guys kind of all migrated back in the hall unless you go back in the bedroom.
Well, no, I mean, I just cast Identify in the mirror, so like I'm in the bedroom.
So you're in there. You're in there. Yeah.
Can I get to the bed and pull the blanket off the bed without being in the mirror's reflection range?
I can use Unseen
Probably.
Servant. I have Unseen Servant will work, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That's a good point. Do you want to do that?
So I could just cast Unseen Servant.
I would like to call.
So go ahead.
All right. So go ahead and use your spell slot to cast Unseen Servant.
Sorry.
What, Jesse?
Yeah, Jesse.
I'm just saying that, like, I call him in so that, you know.
Oh, okay.
He's in the room.
I have a javelin that I can throw at it.
So
I don't know if you can break it yet.
So, Tom, you cast Unseen Servant.
Yeah.
Your imaginary potato friend that only you can see appears. He just kind of lazily walks into the room, pulls the blanket off the bed, and just gently drapes it over the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, Tato.
Good job, Tato.
Gently or securely places it over the mirror.
Sorry, what, Mira?
I was gonna say, imagine if Tato got trapped and then we got stuck with evil Tato.
Oh, poor evil Tato.
An invisible minion of darkness.
He's already a minion of darkness.
I was gonna say he's one of Tom's minions, so isn't he already like by default evil? So would we get
It's the worst.
would we get a good potato?
A good potato.
God.
So, so you guys cover the mirror. What would you like to do next?
Well, okay, so I don't know how to find out more about this. But like, I'm worried that if we break it, and I'll say this a lot to everyone, this is some sort of trapping mirror. I've already gotten as much information as I can magically with immediate sense, but I'm worried that if we break it, there will be some sort of negative repercussion if the mirror has already been used. It traps someone inside and then casts an evil duplicate of them into the world, and I don't want to permanently trap someone in a mirror that doesn't need to be permanently trapped in a mirror.
What if Bazuldu got trapped in the mirror and that one was an evil version of her?
I mean, it was in her bedroom. That is a distinct possibility.
Also, can two of us maybe move the mirror so it's facing away from us? So just in case the blanket falls off, because just in case.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, you guys, Grabak, what's your strength?
20.
Yeah, you're good. You just fucking lift it and move it. You don't need to roll for that. Yeah, you just pick it up.
Is there a way that we could cover the mirror so that if we were to move it, that we wouldn't risk the reflection showing?
Could we tie
take it with us? Yeah, and take it with us. I have a whole bunch of rope.
Well, it's very heavy. Like, Grabak can lift it, but that's just because he has a 20 strength. But, like, if any of the rest of you tried to carry it, it'd be a two-man effort.
I can carry it. I have a lot of rope. I got 50 feet of rope that we could, like, fashion it to my back.
Okay. Yeah.
I just want to. The first thing I'm going to do is bind the blanket around the mirror so that, like Mira said, there's no risk of the mirror falling off, like moving men would do, honestly. So just wrap rope around it and tie it knot so that the blanket's fixed to it.
Okay, yeah, you can do that easy enough. Do any of you have rope?
50 feet?
Yeah, I've got like 50.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys do that easy enough. You just tie off the blanket. The blanket's already over it, but yeah, you just tie it so that it's like it's taut and that, the blanket won't fall off or anything.
And then, we may as well, let's just get this mirror the fuck out of this place. Either way, there's got to be someone in town who's more wizardly than us.
Do you want to store it at Oslo's house to be safe? No, then the kids will look at it. Never mind.
No. I'd rather bring it to the guild, to our guild office than anywhere else.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get into contact with Fig and see if she can have a magic person to Bainham.
Fig is a magic person. That might be the best idea. We would like to take this to Fig.
So as you guys are discussing this, you see a red, wrinkled, clawed hand reach out through the wall and hold up its hand at Akira and fire a black and purple shock of like energy at her.
Here's a question for you: is this being cast within 5 feet of me, or like 10 feet of me?
Yeah, actually, it would be like coming right out of the wall here.
Cool. I have Mage Slayer, which means I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against a creature that casts a spell within range.
It is not a spell.
Oh, interesting. Okay. The fireball?
It's not a fire. It's a ranged spell attack. It's not an actual casting of its spell. It's just like a special attack the thing has.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't that count? Monsters don't usually actually.
This is like mass missile would be a spell, would it not?
I don't know. I don't know how this. I don't know. That's
Guys. So I think let me read Mage Slayer real fast.
Okay.
Because I think normally it means like, like actual spells. But let me just
that
double
may
check.
very well.
It says cast the spell, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it says stuff like breath weapons are not spells. That doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Spells are the only spell.
So good call, but unfortunately it won't work this time. Although that does remind me that actually because it's within 5 feet of you, it is at disadvantage. So does a 14 hit you?
No.
So you see this hand come out of the wall and just fire the shock of energy at you, and you just like duck out of the way, and it just like burns a hole in the wall behind you.
Okay. Can I break the wall where the hand came out of?
Hey, you want to just hit the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll to hit the wall.
14.
Alright, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
10.
10?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, 16.
So that doubles to...
It's doubled at 16.
Oh, it's double that. Okay. So, now are you hitting the wall or are you hitting the door near the wall?
Well, did it come out of the door? Or did it come out of the wall?
No, it came out of the wall.
I hit the wall.
So you hit the wall and you do crack it, but it's pretty solid. So like you definitely put a hole in the wall, but like not clean all the way through.
Can I see anything through the wall?
Well, no, it's like you punch like through the wall, but like the other side is still intact.
Yeah, I want to do it again. I do it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so 12
Well,
8 damage.
doubled or is that?
Double.
Okay, so yeah, you hit the wall again, and you crack through the other side. And on the other side, you see Bazuldu just sort of floating backwards away towards, like, through this, through, like, this sitting area with, like, bookshelves and, like, a rocking chair and stuff. And she's just sort of floating backwards away from where you hit.
Okay, can I through the wall, or is it just like a small hole?
Also, I don't mean to, like, I don't know if it's out of turn or not.
Yeah.
Like, can I see her then too?
Yeah, you guys can see through it.
If we're not in any kind of like turn order thing yet, can I just chase her down? I'm super fast.
So it's like a hole you can peek through. It's not one you can like fit through.
So it's like a passage though, right?
Well, there is a door to your right that you know.
Okay, then let's go through the door. If we can get to the room she's in through a door, then let's do that. I wasn't sure, like, if
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if she was like in a hidden passageway or like, you know.
Right. Well, she. Okay. Yeah. So you go to open the door, and it's locked.
Break the door.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit the door.
I rolled damage by accident. 20.
That hits. Go ahead and hit it.
15 damage. That's already doubled.
Okay. So yeah, you just crack the door down.
Cool. I crack it totally, or just a little bit.
No, you like kick it down, basically.
Cool. I go through the door. I guess we start running after
Yeah,
her.
I go as fast as I can after her.
All right. So
This is what I'm here for.
I will bring the mirror outside and leave it outside.
okay. So yeah, while they're running.
Do not.
Archie, you clear the whole hallway on the other side of the door, like, easy enough with all your stuff. You guys all go in. Grabak, you put the mirror outside.
Yeah. Do we have? Is there a card out there? Anything that I can like just hide it in?
So right directly outside the door is basically like a front yard that's like all like dirt and grass. Basically looks like a little like field area the kids can play in.
Is there like a bush?
Yeah.
I will hide it in a bush.
All right. You hide. You actually give me a stealth check.
20.
That's pretty fucking hidden.
Like I'll have trouble finding that shit.
Right. So
in one of these bushes,
So Archibald, you run through the hall on the other side of the door much faster than everyone else. They catch up to you while you get to the other door, but at the other end of the hallway is another door that is also locked.
Alright, so I get to that first then.
Yeah, because you're like triple speed or whatever right now you got.
Triple speed. Well, I'm more than triple regular speed because I also had a 10. I'm about quadruple speed.
Damn. Alright, yeah, so you totally clear the hall in like a second, whereas everyone else is like still running up to it when you get to the door.
So I'm smart at wood and locks. Would it be faster for me to try and use my giant fist to punch this door down or actually unlock it?
I'd say that's up to you.
I'm gonna roll. I know I'll unlock it in one go if I do it properly.
Okay.
No, I'm a punch it.
Alright, so go ahead and roll to hit the door.
15.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see. I do 7 damage to the door.
Alright. You feel like when you punch it, you feel like something cracked and the doorknob falls off and the door just sort of pops open.
Perfect.
I go.
Yep. On the other side of that door is like a kitchen, and you see in the kitchen like just massive amounts of food stores, like fresh fruit, fresh meat, fresh vegetable, like everything, like all over the place.
Oh. Well, I mean, there wasn't any actual evidence she's not feeding the kids, so I can't really be too mad about this.
She might be a lot of things, but she was not, in fact, starving those kids.
It might be worse. She might be feeding him for like evil witch reasons, but we're not there yet. Anyways,
So they sold it too?
Stealing is fun.
Well, no, so Ozzy was stealing food, but they were just trying to steal cupcakes to distract you guys, so Ozzy could rob you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to search this place as best I can. I'm sure everyone will be right behind me.
Yeah, so I assume everyone else is running behind him.
Yep. Once I get back to the house, of course.
Yep. So as you guys are running,
everyone stays close enough. I guess we're going pretty stealthy too. Like we still, I have an hour for pass without trace.
I'm just a really flashy superhero.
so I'll say if you guys want to roll stealth checks, go ahead. But just keep in mind that the DC is a little high because Archie and Akira, you have been just basically bashing doors in, so you are making a lot of noise.
That's fine.
Okay. Stealth check.
Stealth, come on.
Oof. 11.
Do you still adding 10 to it?
Oh, 21.
Cool.
21. Oh,
Ooh, if I was still adding 10 to that 11 would be disappointing.
Plus 10 to stealth, though, is fun. Like, the fact that you could just be like, party stealth is...
This situation is distress, but...
Yeah. What'd you get, Tom?
28.
Oh, nice. So yeah, like, Archie is just smashing through doors, running ahead of you guys, but the rest of you are just quietly, running behind him. So Archie, in the kitchen, there is another door, in the far corner.
Well, if there's nothing really immediately in the kitchen, and I will keep my eyes out, I'm going through that door too.
All right. So the door is also locked.
All right, I'm gonna punch it.
And the city just loves inconveniences. Like, in my house, I'll just lock every door. I'm paranoid.
He's got a complex. He comes from a barbarian family, and his girlfriend is a 7-foot giant. He's got a complex.
I rolled 26 to hit the door.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That misses. The door has really high AC.
All right.
13.
So you bust through the door.
My gauntlets emit thunder, so I literally punch it with a sonic wave, and it blows up.
Actually, I think thunder damage does extra damage to constructs and stuff too.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. So welcome to Hero Town.
Are you telling me that I should start doing thunder damage with my axe? With my thing? Yeah, I gotta.
Really strong.
So you break that door down, and on the other side is a large dining room.
Well,
There's a long table, set up with just lots of chairs, a big fireplace. It looks very cozy.
So, I'm not trying to overguess my situation, but I would almost say that if the kids are living a normal life here, they wouldn't be unhappy.
Probably not.
But they weren't happy, so something's wrong.
Well, I would say, you can guess all you want based on the mirror you found.
Yeah, I know. The conclusions are pretty direct. I'm just compiling evidence.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, real quick, Archie, as you run into the room there, give me a sec. You notice out of the corner of your eye something trying to come up behind you around the corner of one of the dining tables.
Do I have time to cast a spell?
I'll say... Actually, yes, because it doesn't realize you noticed it. So, yes.
I'm gonna pop off a magic missile.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
Is it an artificer?
It is. It's an armor specifically. I shoot little rockets out of my armor. So I do 5 damage.
Okay, give me 1 second because I'm gonna set some stuff up.
Or actually, wait. Can I cast that as a level 2 spell? Is that a thing?
If you have a level 2 spell slot.
I do. Oh no, wait, I don't. Artificer.
I didn't think you had level 2 spells yet.
I don't. I was wrong. But anyways, so my shoulder pads backs pop open and just shoot some missiles out. Like, pew!
Nice. So,
Pew, pew, pew,
okay, how much damage did it do?
They each did 5, and I shoot 3 of them, so I did 15.
Nice. Wait, no, because it's 5 magic missiles.
You create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. The dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage, and I rolled a 5.
No, you roll 3d4.
Oh, so I rolled 3 times.
You roll 3d4 and then add 3 to whatever the number was.
So the total would have been 11. It did 4, 2, and 5.
Okay, no problem. So you turn around and shoot, and you hit this kind of short, lanky creature with like long limbs, claws, and like gray, patchy fur. And it just kind of goes like when you hit it, and it kind of flops back a little bit. Now I need everyone to roll for initiative. First up, I'll say, so you guys, at this point, Archibald, you're in here. I'll say the rest of you have made it up to the kitchen. And Archie, as you fire the... Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys... as you hit the one guy, Archie, you notice a couple more of these little guys pop up in the room around.
They're less likely children. Okay.
All right. And one last thing I forgot to add here. Okay. So yeah, Archibald, you're up first.
Okay, first thing, are these any of the sort of thing like I might recognize from like, magic books or like anything like that?
Do you want to roll a... give me an Arcana check.
Okay, happy to do it. Almost 23.
So you've read about these creatures. They're called measles.
Awesome. I will.
They're essentially these vermin-type creatures from another plane that just really love to capture and strangle people to death.
The fuck?
Okay. Would you say that from my readings, the most pertinent information to shout out to my friends is to avoid letting them be strangled?
Yes.
I'm just gonna shout to the team and be like, they're called measles. They really enjoy strangulation. Watch your necks.
All right. So
And then, did I use up any of my turn economy?
I'll say the check was your. Actually, no. You could do the check. I'll let you guys do a check for free. So yeah, what do you want to do with your turn?
So the one that's closest to me, then I'm gonna rush it and give it the old Thunder Gauntlet.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. This is the one you already shot with the magic missiles.
Yes.
Holy shit. That was so weird. I literally wrote down like a dream I had like 2.5 weeks ago, where I remember I was like the only thing I had was it was like it was blue background, and then I heard someone say, and something magic missiles. Fuck, that was a weird deja vu.
I got that too.
To hit.
I'm sorry, what?
I rolled 23 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I roll 11 thunder damage.
All right. So yeah, you punch it, and it just goes like and the thing just kind of reels back for a second.
Okay. It can as I punch it, like there's a sonic pulse, and it can no longer attack my allies with any success.
Right.
And then I have 80 move this turn. How much did I use getting up to it?
None. You were already right next to it.
How much did I need to get to my friends?
So you're here. So like you're like 20 feet away from them. I'm gonna go. There's one that's the farthest away from us, up in the corner, right? This one here.
That was the farthest away from the rest of the team.
They're kind of equidistant, but this one's just slightly farther. So yeah.
Just to make best use of my circumstances, I'm gonna cross all of them up that I can and get to that one. If I can I'll use every reaction that I can get them to use.
All right. So you move away from this guy. He does get an attack of opportunity.
Let's see what I'm at currently, just so you know. Armor class is 20 right now.
Yeah. All right. Your AC is 20, you said? All right. So
I don't have.
you turn around and start to move away from the one that you hit, and he pulls out like this cord, and he tries to jump at your back, but he misses.
Nice.
And you're gonna run past all of them.
Mm-hmm.
What's your full movement right now?
80.
Okay, you have plenty. All right. So you do the same thing here. This guy tries to grab you too. The second one actually grabbed you.
Ooh.
So let me just roll damage. You got a 21 to hit. You take 5 bludgeoning damage and you're grappled.
That's not good.
Does grappling stop you?
I think it will.
Let me double check. I think it does.
Ooh, these things grapple?
Your speed becomes 0.
Okay, so this is where I am now. Alright, that's it then.
Okay. Next up is Akira.
Okay. Where am I?
You're in the doorway here. Right here.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to the first guy.
The one here.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna wail on him.
Alright, go ahead and roll the hit.
Alright, as I roll a hit, I think my concentration drops for the spell, right? As an attack? Yeah.
No.
And I'm
No, that's
going to...
Concentration only ends if you willingly drop it, or if you take enough damage to force you to drop it.
Okay, cool. Alright. That was such a bad roll. It was 7. So...
You aim at him, and you hit the table next to him.
Alright, that's my end of it.
Alright.
That's my end of turn.
Okay. Next up. Next up, out of the side of the room, through the wall, Bazuldu walks out, and she just holds up a hand at Archibald, and she's going to fire a psychic blast at you. She gets a 20. She rolled a 20.
What?
20 hits, right?
And I'm pressing is 20. So wouldn't that... Yeah, I guess that hit.
Yeah, if it meets your AC, it hit.
Oh,
Sorry. Hold on, I need enough dice for this. Hold on. I can't find the dice I was using. Oh, they're working. Hang on. Alright. So. Shit. You take 25 psychic damage.
That's it for your boy. That's it for your boy.
You dead?
I'm a -1.
You're not negative, you're just a 0.
Wait, really? Archibald is down?
Oh, really?
Seriously?
Hey, she just did 24 hit points. I have 20 hit points.
Oh, jeez.
Dang. Guess I have to use healing word on you.
So, that's the end of her turn. Next up is the easel here. It's going to try and attack you, Akira.
Okay.
What's your AC?
16.
It misses. Alright, so, that's its turn. Next up is another one of the measles. It's going to try to... Alright, that's its turn. Next up is Tom.
Cool. So, quick question. So, Akira is right in front of me, right? And then that's 2 of those measles are there. Archibald is down on the right-hand side, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Question. Healing word. If I use it, it regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. It's our range is 60 feet. Can I use that on Archibald to get him back up?
Yeah, you're definitely within range.
Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to cast Calamari Calamity.
Oh yeah, because healing word's a bonus action. So yeah, you can totally do that. So, all right, do you move into the room, or do you just kind of stand in the doorway?
Do I have line of sight on the measle in front of Akira?
You can't hit that one without hitting her. But if you go into the room, you can hit either the other Measle here or Bazuldu across the room.
Okay, and she's like in some storage closet thing.
No, she just came through the door. She's right in the door on the opposite side of the room.
Gotcha. Okay, so what I will do is to enable Archibald to get back up and Akira to continue punching things, and Grabak is right behind me, right? So what I'll do instead is to provide cover for everyone, because I'm assuming Grabak's gonna come behind me and go fight that Measle.
Probably.
So I'm gonna shoot at Lazy Bizzle Dildo Lady, whatever her name is.
Alright. So do you go into the room or do you stay there?
Can I hit her from where I am?
You might have to just go into the room and like move here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So yeah, you walk into the room and alright, you fire an Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, really? Only a 9. That's a miss.
Yeah. It goes wide and hits the wall next to her.
Sad. That's fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use Healing Word on Archibald.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for that.
Okay, I can only use it once, by the way, use it once per long rest. So, that's it, guys. I also have Spare the Dying, so I can use that again, but just FYI, if you go down, I can't heal you. Okay.
No, I'm trying to avoid it now. That was bad.
Okay, so I got 5.
Alright, so Archie, you have 5 hit points back.
Alright, I wake up from my psychic stupor, and it's real bad.
You're like, holy shit, something hit me.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, wow, I lost a minute.
Alright, so that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Next up is another one of the Measles, the one next to Archibald. Because he's down and it hasn't noticed that you're awake yet, it's going to try to go and choke out Akira. But
Do I get an attack of it?
Actually, yes, you do. But it's at disadvantage because you're laying down. You're prone.
I'm smart, so I'm going to let that slide. I trust Akira to just rip it to pieces.
Wait.
So I'm gonna stay apparently dead because I gotta get this situation back under control.
Alright. So you're not gonna take an attack of opposite?
No, it's not gonna be able to hurt my girlfriend.
Okay. Alright. So, so it runs away from you. Grabak, you're up.
Okay, let me... Where is the nearest Measle?
So they're all kind of clustered right up here. Like there's two right in front of Akira, and there's one off to the side here.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get to the one off to the side.
All right. Yeah, you've got enough movement to do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop my top hat, and I am going to be choosing the form of the beast tail.
Tail, okay.
And so I get the lashing spiny tail, but I am going to do a let's see if I do a tavern. I'm going to do a tavern brawler strike on him.
Okay.
Oh, let me roll the hit first. That would help. Shit. 11 to hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Poop. I would say... Yep, that unfortunately will be my turn.
Alright. Back to the top of the round with Archie.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, but that's a lot, honestly. That's just like I did an old time. I just died, in fact. I'm going to use my last spell slot.
I rolled absurdly well with that attack.
Oh no, it's fine. That's life. I'm going to use my action to use my health potion action on myself. So I'm using my last spell slot.
Okay.
For 1 plus 5 healing.
Alright.
Alright, I healed myself 7 because I rolled real bad. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself bonus HPs.
Okay.
My armor feature. Let's see how many I can do.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, so I get 3 temporary HP.
Okay. So you got a little bit of health back.
And that was my whole, actual turn load. So I'm not going to make any moves yet.
You want to stand up from prone at least?
So if I'm prone, is it that ranged attacks can't hit me as well?
Yes.
So right now, since nobody knows I'm up, I'm going to say no.
Okay, that's fine. Actually, give me a sec, because it just hit me. I got these fancy-ass fucking things, and I haven't used them.
Oh yeah. Can I specifically take cover? In fact, like with that food shelf or whatever.
All right. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On my end, everything went dead for a second. All right.
You got a little frustrated.
Okay. So that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, Akira, you're up.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Alright. I'm gonna keep waylaying on the guy I was hitting, or trying to hit.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Alright, great club, come on, be good. Okay, 17.
That hits.
Alright, and 10.
And alright, you crack him over the head and he just starts bleeding profusely from the top of his head, it's just pouring down his face. You know?
Perfect.
Alright. Anything else?
Should I try to get him out right now?
I think at this point it might be better to reduce the number of
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna use a key point and then actions, whatchamacallit. And then I'll unarmed strike.
So you don't use a key point.
Flurry of blows.
Okay, because you can bonus action unarmed strike.
That's just my bonus. That's just my bonus action. I totally forgot about my bonus action.
Yeah. You can do
I'm
one
gonna
more
do-
hit as a bonus.
2. It's 2 unarmed strike. Oh no, if I do flurry of blows, it's 2 unarmed.
Yeah.
No. So I'll do.
It's 1 without a key point, 2 with a key point.
Okay, I'll do 1 without a key point, and then I'll do an unarmed strike. 16.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Hits. And then 5 damage.
Alright. So you crack him over the skull, and as he's just pouring blood down his face, you just punch it, and you just hear a snapping sound, and it just collapses on the floor.
Oh boy.
Specifically, I want to hit him with one of my horns. I just want you guys to imagine that.
You should.
Skull.
Okay, so in that case, you crack it with the club over the head, and as it's trying to grab its face, you headbutt it with your horn, catching it just right, and crack into the broken part of its skull that you hit with the club, and it just drops dead.
Perfect. And I like the idea of like swinging my bat and then using the momentum to carry me forward for the head.
You know, like you just...
Yeah. Well, I also give a giant bat flip.
I think you showed a lot of reasons.
Do you want to move, or are you going to stand where you are?
I will move one over to give more space. I don't know, like in the doorway.
Like over here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, next up is Bazuldu. She's going to float over here. And... One sec.
I think this should be the shorter one.
She's going to she's going to fire a psychic blast at Akira.
Oh, wait, a psychic blast?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your AC? 16?
15.
Right? Yeah. So she holds up her hand and fires a blast of like dark purple and black energy, and like you just barely duck out of the way, and it burns the wall behind you.
Sweet.
Alright, that's her turn. Next up is the Measle here in front of Grabak. It's going to attempt to grapple you.
Grabak.
Alright, so it hits you with its garrote attack.
Okay.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 2.
But wait! I have a reaction.
Uh-oh.
Beast Tail. If a creature you can see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to swipe your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled, potentially causing the attack to miss.
Alright, go ahead and do that.
Tail?
Yeah, his tail.
Was that only when his things off?
He's like a werewolf.
But it doesn't sound like, but only
When he rages, he kind of turns into like a werewolf thing.
So when I rage, I can pick to either have giant like teeth, big claws, or a tail, and they each do their own little thing. Like the beast bite. If I have below 17 health and I hit with a bite attack, I gain 2 HP. If I have claws, I get an extra attack upon hitting. And for the beast tail, I have an option. I have an ability to react and just disregard the attack.
It also gives you reach. You get a reach attack.
I have a 10-foot reach with the tail.
Ooh.
As a grappler, that's not insignificant.
Right?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Like that's why I picked the tail, because I figured they're gonna get close and grapple. So. What do I roll with this?
You said a D8?
Yeah, roll a D8 and apply my bonus to my AC. Okay, perfect. Roll a D8.
What'd you get?
17 in total with my AC.
Alright, that's... That... Actually... No, he got a 19.
Ah, poop, he still hits me.
So you took 5 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 2 because you're raging. But you are grappled.
Rats. I'm gonna try and flip the grapple on my round.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, Colin, you're up.
So, quick question. Can my top cakes restore health?
No, there's a feat for that.
I see.
Right now, they're more of just, you're really good at cooking.
Okay, I will do that soon. Is my servant still up? The duration is an hour.
It would be, but I will remind you, it can't do anything in combat, and no one else can see it but you.
Right, so if I were to ask it to deliver a healing potion to Archie, would that work?
Give me a minute to just check the spell real quick.
Okay.
Because that's a cool idea, I just want to make sure it can do that.
Gotta.
This would be great. Just a little potato.
Right.
An invisible potato carrying. I'm like, what's that floating? What's that one? He thinks everybody's rude to him because nobody else responds to him.
Oh, poor potato guy.
They're so rude. They don't thank me.
I mean, Archibald's incredibly polite. I'll thank him, even if I don't think he's really there.
You might not even know he's there. I think.
That's
you can totally do that.
Okay, so I have one healing potion left. So yes, I will tell the little potato guy to take the potion to Archie.
So, because your guy's invisible, I'm going to use this clear ring. He can only move 15 feet around, though.
Oh,
So he only makes it clear.
it says that if I tell it to move more than 60 feet... Oh, never mind, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's your bonus action for the turn, but it is moving towards him with the potion. So like the rest of you see, like Tom sees the potato guy carrying it, but everyone else just sees a potion floating through the air, like heading in Archibald's direction.
Okay, so I would like to attack Miss Bizzle, Dizzle, whatever her face is, with California Calamity. This attack will be slowing. I don't want to pull towards Akira just yet.
Yeah.
But I will slow her with this one. So I'm gonna
Alright.
roll the hit.
Yeah.
I keep rolling bad. 8 to hit, so that's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Sad. Okay, well, that's it for my turn.
Alright. Here, give me 1 second.
Calamari Calamity will hit soon.
I know. 2 bad rolls.
Yeah, right. Next up is one of the measles. It's going to attempt to attack Akira.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
It got a 7, so it totally misses.
At point blank range, as is
Right.
tradition.
Alright, that's its turn. Grabak, back to you.
Back in the action. Okay, so I'm grappled. I am going to try and re-grapple him, or turn the grapple onto him.
Okay. Let's see. I forget exactly how that works for you. Let me just double check. I think you can just hit him and grapple him, right?
I think so. I could probably use like Tavern Brawler Strike and then turn that into a grapple.
I believe that's...
I think aren't grappling, aren't you both basically doing the same thing? So you're already in what you want to be. Now it's just a matter of overpowering.
What would I roll for that?
So grappling is... Hold on, let me see. So you gotta hit him.
We're gonna-
and then use your bonus action. So if you hit him, you can use your bonus action to
turn the tables on him. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so go ahead and roll to hit.
20.
That hits. So yeah, you're using your Tavern Brawler.
Yep.
It's a D4 plus 5. Plus an additional 2 because you're raging.
11.
11. That's how much damage it was?
Yeah, I actually rolled a 4 plus the 5. I got 9 plus the 2.
Cool. All right, that was the second thing.
So I use the bonus action to do a grapple.
All right, so you both make a contested athletics check.
Ooh, good. Nat 20.
Yeah,
20
got it.
27 in total. Oh,
You
man.
got it.
Look, I go days with just like 1, 7, 2. I think I got, what, three nat 20s today.
Yeah.
Thank you, D&D Beyond. You're on my side today.
All right, so yeah, you're holding on to the measle here.
He took 11 damage, so he's hopefully at least regretting grappling me.
Right? He's like,
What? Question.
Yeah.
Being that I'm grappled right now, let's say if somebody else came up to me, could I use the tail reaction to like swat them away if I rolled well enough?
I think it's just to try like guard with it.
Like, because all it says is basically, yeah, if a creature I can see within 10 feet hits me with an attack roll, I can use the reaction to kind of swipe the tail and do away with that and make them miss me.
Yeah, I think that's all it does. It just raises your AC.
Oh yeah, but could I do that though? I can still use that while I'm grappled with another character, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Yep. All right. Is that your turn?
That'll do it.
All right. So back to the top of the round. We're up to you, Archie.
Okay, am I aware of the healing potion being floated to me?
I'm sorry.
Am I aware of the healing potion being floated towards me?
I mean, it's just floating in the middle of the air. So it's like, it's a little ways away from you, but yes, it's just floating in the air towards you.
Could I close the distance to it?
What's your movement speed now? You would have lost those spells when you fell unconscious.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so it's 30.
30, yeah. Yeah, you can get right to it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Sorry, no, because you got to stand up, and that's half your movement.
So then I will stand up.
All right, so you're no longer prone. So I'll say, if you want to try it, give me an acrobatics check to see if you can hop over the table. And that'll cut back some of the distance.
18.
Yeah, so you hop over. And now you're right in front of it. So you can you're right in front of it, so you can grab it.
Okay, can I take it in the turn?
Yep, so you grab the potion, and then it'd be your action to use it.
I will do so.
Yep. So go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so 7 HP.
Perfect. So, yep, so you recover 7 hit points.
Yay. I'm out of heals completely.
I'm trying to dying again.
And you guys you still have a bonus action if you have anything with that you can do.
Let's see. No, not this turn.
Okay.
Or actually, how close are any of the measles like real damaged that are left alive?
So one looks completely untouched. And the other one looks like it's been hurt a little.
Okay, I'm gonna send Gizmo with a bonus action to give that one give my friend disadvantage or advantage against that one.
Okay. So it's how high in the air is Gizmo?
Well, right now he would have been with me, so he'd be coming off of me.
Okay, so yeah, you can use your bonus action. What's his movement?
I think he's 30 flat.
Yeah, he can get right up here, and we'll say he's like just out of range above the measle, but still in its range to, give advantage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's perfect for me.
Yeah. So, alright, so that's your turn. Hero, back to you.
Okay. Where am I?
Right here. There's a measle right in front of you.
Cool. All right. So I want to move and get right next to what's her face?
You want to get up to Bazuldu?
Yeah, I want to get right next to her.
Alright, so I will say you're going to get an opportunity attack. Huh?
Can I go above since that dude is flying?
That's mine.
Oh yeah, can I go under him? Because that way I'll only get one attack opportunity.
So
And
you
I think
can
I'll
run
do
up.
it faster.
So you just have to hop up on the table, but this guy is going to get an opportunity attack against you.
Back
That's
So
fine.
you're going to be alright. So you attempt to run past him, and he gets a 17 to hit.
Fuck. Okay.
So that hits.
Uh-huh.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled.
Okay. Can I still attack, or what does that mean?
Yeah, no, it just your speed is 0. So essentially, you ran over here, and then he grabbed you.
Okay.
Is that the one that I'm distracting?
Yes. So you can hit him. You can hit him, and he's grabbing you.
Oh, I didn't realize he had a disadvantage. Oh, I didn't.
That's what I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally blanked. Can
I
I?
was like, why would you just run?
No, I'm sorry. I was trying to get my Mage Slayer shit. Okay, wait. Can I go back? I didn't realize he was at a disadvantage. Do you want me to do that?
Kill him now.
Or it could. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let me try killing him now. I'm gonna hit him with my Great Club.
All right. I'll let you do
a
it.
10.
A 10 misses.
Oh no, with advantage. No, not with advantage. 18
Okay.
with advantage.
Recover that HP back if you dropped it already. So yeah, he you hit him. Go ahead, damage.
So 5 damage, and then I'll use my bonus action for an unarmed attack, which is 14.
Okay, that hit.
Well, no, this is also an advantage. 14.
Wait, what was it to hit?
14.
That was it to hit. It was 14.
Okay, so how much damage is it?
Hit or miss?
No, it is.
Oh, okay. And then that does 6 damage.
Okay. Alright. Do you smack him with your club and then kind of elbow him in the face? And it looks like you kind of broke its nose. It's
It's still alive.
It is.
Damn it. Okay.
So next
Fuck
up
it.
is... Sorry, what?
No, I bonus attacked it. Oh, no, I'm grappled, right? So I can't do anything else. Okay, never mind.
No, it didn't grapple you because I let you redo that.
Oh, thank you. Okay, no, never mind. I was trying to kill it so I could run and stand next to Belezia or whatever, but yeah, okay.
Alright, but is that your turn?
Yeah, I think so, because, yeah.
Alright.
Unless you'll let me move.
Well, you can move, but the guy might get the opportunity attack on you. Actually, I'll say he would because I'll use that roll.
He's attacked now. He's
You might let you go back.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. We'll leave it as is. Yes, I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I'll move next turn. Leave me alone. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, you can run, but I'm going to use that same roll, and he's going to grapple you.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Yeah.
All right.
No, I'll save it for now.
All right. Next up is Bazuldu. She kind of floats around to Grabok, and she's going to use her black claws to scratch you.
Dun dun dun.
Thank Christ, it's a physical attack.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
can maybe whack it away with my tail.
She hits with the first one.
Okay, let me just roll a d8.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
A dun dun dun.
Sugar. 15.
She still hits.
God damn it, man. I'll get 3 nat 20s, but I'll roll poorly on my d8s.
She does miss with the second hit, so you only get hit by 1 attack. So you take
34 damage.
no.
Oh, thank Christ, because, oh no.
13 necrotic damage.
That does not sound pleasant. Oof. Ooh, I'm chunked.
Next up is the measle that's grappling the one in front of Akira. It's going to attempt to attack her. It gets a 20 to hit.
That hits.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage and you're grappled.
Bright side is I can make everyone stable if you guys go down.
How's everyone doing, by the way, like HP wise?
19.
I have 22.
Okay. Wow, you got a pretty good actually, Jesse. What did everyone else have?
I have 19 left.
Max health, so 26.
Okay. And what did you have, Mira?
21. I just took 7 damage.
Okay. Alright. So yeah, so everyone's actually doing alright. Okay. Alright, so that is all the measles are gonna do. We're back to Tom.
Okay. This time I will do all-out assault. So, can I hit what's her face from where I'm standing?
Yeah, actually, you have a line of sight on her.
Okay, so this one's gonna slow and move her away.
Okay. Go ahead and hit.
Dude, what the hell? I only got a 10.
Do you still have a bonus action if you want to
Yeah.
do anything with that.
I was gonna use that to try to kill the measle in front of Akira, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cast Tentacles of the Deep.
Okay.
So I summon
You
it.
wanna attack the measle with it?
Yeah, immediately try to attack the measle.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna throw to hit.
Go ahead.
This one's much better. Got 20 total.
That hits.
Okay, roll a damage dice. Damage dice is 9.
Okay. Your tentacle comes out of the ground and like whips it across the back, and it's just like it's like starting to look super beat up. Like it's holding onto Akira's like neck with like its cord, but it's like looks like it's kind of struggling to hold itself up at this point.
It's like, man. Oh, that also causes cold damage, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, be right back. We use the bathroom. Just keep going.
Yeah. Alright. So next up is the measle attacking Grabok. And at the start of your turn, Grabok, you take 15 bludgeoning damage reduced to 7.
Oh, I can can I can react to it.
So this isn't an attack. This is an effect based on it grappling.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
What do I take?
7.
7.
It's 7 because you're raging, so you resist physical damage.
Yeah. He hits me less.
Right? Alright. Next up is you, Grabak.
I'm gonna whale him right back. Let's see. Let's see.
This is not bad. Like battle music.
No, it's worked out really well. I don't think it's the music like meant for it to originally be, but it's good for it.
I'll see if I can hit him with an unarmed or a tavern brawler strike if possible.
Alright, go ahead and roll hit.
Ooh, 25.
Alright, that hits.
8 damage with everything out of it.
Alright, so you just like straight up sock him in the face. Like, he's just like,
Right in the mouth.
wow. You can technically bonus action unarmed strike him.
I will bonus action unarmed strike him then.
Alright. So yeah, go ahead and roll it. Hit for that.
Nah, I guess I won't. I guess I will not be doing that.
Dude,
But
guys,
you did.
we're on such a good roll.
I got a nat 1.
Oh!
Well, you did
Really
hit him
good.
once. Alright, we're back to the top of the round with Archibald.
So I was like, yeah, that ain't happening.
early in the day, we're doing really so good, right? All the nat 20s.
I think we've gotten more than I've ever seen in a single session.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there any
Yeah,
way for me to get to Bazuldu without getting attacked a bunch of times?
I'm sorry, what?
Is there any way for me to close the distance between myself and Bazuldu?
I'm trying to think around.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
I
get
would
right
like
up
to activate. I would like to activate my Centelhan insignia ring to cast a staring strike on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna rush her and make a melee attack. That, if it connects, is gonna do all sorts of things.
Alright, go ahead and roll the hit. Go ahead.
20.
20 hit.
Alright, I do 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
She has disadvantage against creatures who are not me.
Yeah.
And then, most importantly, let's see. Golden chains erupt from the ground around her, and she has to beat a strength saving throw of 13 or be restrained by the chains.
Okay. So unfortunately, the chains passed right through her, and she is immune to being restrained.
Ooh. Okay. Well, then that is my turn.
All right. Next up is Kara.
All right, I am going to attack the measle in front of me with my great club.
Yeah.
22 to hit,
Yeah, that hit.
and then 10 damage.
All right. So you just smash this thing's head in with your
Cool.
club.
Cool, and then it's dead, right?
It is super dead.
Okay, now I want to run in between Grabov and Tom to stand next to I'm so sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I call your villain Bizdildo, but Bizdildo.
Yeah, whatever. No worries.
I can't remember. All right, and then I want to use my Buono's action against her and spend a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes.
All right, so you're doing flurry of blows. Go ahead and roll to hit.
My flurry of blows. Okay, so 16 to hit.
All right, that hit.
And 19 to hit.
Okay, those both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. 7 and 4.
Okay, so 11.
Yeah.
So as you're punching her, Akira, you can feel that you're making contact with her, but it almost feels like your fists are passing through her slightly, and just like there's not any physical resistance to her body, and like you kind of get the feeling that maybe your hits aren't doing as much damage as they would to something else.
Okay.
Alright. But you still hit her. Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright. So next up is Bazuldu. She's going to turn on Archibald and just sort of say, "Stay down!" And she's going to make 2 black claw strikes against you.
You can try.
Are those spells?
No, it's just her normal attack. So the first one totally does not penetrate your armor.
Yeah, boy.
The second one does, however. So she claws. Her first scratch, her claws go across your plate mail and just kind of like cause sparks. And then, you're like, yes. And then she just kind of jabs you in like a small gap in the side with her claws and like pierces right into your side. And you take 8 necrotic damage.
Man, this dildo is really trying to take me out of the game.
But yeah, she's.
If I die, guys, I'm playing necromancer.
What happens?
If I die, my next character is going to be a secret necromancer.
Nice.
Barry?
Yeah.
So then, she's going to. She's going to try to pass through Archibald and start moving away from you guys.
I'm going to use my reaction to do an attack of opportunity.
All of you will get attacks of opportunity except for Tom.
Come on.
So you're just out of range, man. Sorry. So yeah, if you all want, you can all make attacks of opportunity against her.
Oh yeah.
I rolled an 11.
15.
The 15 hit.
7 damage, bludgeoning.
And that's reduced to 3.
24.
Right. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 damage.
Reduced to 4. Okay. And you got an 11, Archie?
Hmm?
You got an 11?
Yes.
Alright, that misses, unfortunately. So she starts to pass through you guys. Alright. And that's the end of her turn. Next up is the Measle that is engaged with Graubuck. Graubuck, on your turn, you take... Oop. No, I dropped that one. I didn't roll it. Okay, that's different. Okay. 7 reduced to 3. Bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm going to try and counter that.
That's the same thing. It's the grapple damage.
Reduced to 3, you said?
Yeah. Alright, Tom, you're up.
Okay. So, I have to move, don't I, in order to hit anyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because everyone's kind of clustered in front of you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move to the, left a bit so I can get clear line of sight.
Okay, yeah. I'd say from here you can hit either target.
Okay, where is what's-her-face?
She's over here.
Okay. I guess I'll target the nearest measle.
Alright, you want to hit the measle?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Calamari Calamity.
Alright, go ahead and roll it.
I got a 12.
Well, that misses, unfortunately.
Okay. I guess I'll just move my tentacle over there.
To the measle or to her?
To the measle.
Okay. It can actually hit the measle from where it is.
Oh, okay. So let me try then.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
That hit.
That hits?
Roll down.
Okay.
Yep.
Damage is 10.
10? Alright. The tentacle lashes out and the measle is super beat and bloodied, and it's barely hanging on to the back of Grabak. It's just sort of
Is it dead?
Not quite. It looks like it's about to be. Grabak, you're up.
Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna do an Tavern Brawler strike on him.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits.
11 damage.
So after the tentacle whips the measle, it just looks like it's struggling to hold on to you, and you just reach back and grab your whole hand fits around its head, and you just whip it into the ground and hear its neck snap.
You're gonna grapple me first.
Right.
So you grappled the grappler, my friend.
Alright, is there anything else you want to do? You can still move and you still have your bonus action.
Let me see, where's the nearest measle?
All the measles are dead, Bazuldu is the only enemy left.
Well, I got 9 health left, so I am gonna be smart, and I am going to eat a potion.
Alright, go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2. Actually, I gotta discuss that with you guys. I have a couple ideas for house rules for potions, because technically a potion is an action. I know a lot of people let it be a bonus, especially since this party doesn't have a dedicated healer, so I think I might just let you guys do potions as bonus actions.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
No, just even if we're being super nerdy and lore, we could even justify it that you set up we made quick release potion models that are super fast to use,
Yeah.
I make a lot of money.
Right.
yeah, my goal is
But I like that. I like that.
better healer.
I'll discuss that with you, because we talked about something a long time ago, but you probably, I don't know if you remember or not.
I kind of do, but not really, right?
Yeah. How much did you heal for?
6.
6? Okay. So that brings you up. Alright, you still have your movement if you want to move.
I am going to stay put.
Okay. So we're back to the top of the round with Archie.
Alright. So, Anthony's turn, the only thing left. No spells. Oh, I know. First, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Magic Weapon on Akira's bat.
Nice.
So, magic, +1,
Yeah. And now she won't resist it.
Yeah, so that'll actually add a lot of damage to our circumstance. And then I'm gonna run her up and take a swing on our villain.
All right. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Thing. 22?
That hits.
6 thunder damage.
All right. So you punch her, and you see like the thunder energy kind of ripple through her, and she's like, ugh.
And as is tradition, she can't really hit anybody but me now.
Right.
How much movement did I have to use to get up to her?
You were right in front of Akira. You have 15 movement left.
I'm gonna cut left down the aisle away from her and away from my friends.
All right, so she gets an opportunity attack on you.
Yeah, this might not be smart, but here we are doing things.
She gets one black
could
claw
hide.
attack.
I did so many times.
They can do
17.
Ah man, fuck that! I'm magic and blessed.
So she swings at you, and she just barely like clips your cape. Like,
Wait. And we have it be that like the anime takes way too long, and Archibald's like, oh wow, it's like it's moving in slow motion. I can predict her movements, and then like I dodge out of the way.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. But it still gets my cape. 'Cause that's really cool.
Your near-death experience was just enough for you to like realize her movement.
Yeah, no, that was. I won't be hit by that attack again.
See, your death re-energized.
Yeah, that's really good.
No.
Does her claw hitting my cape
What?
do any kind of?
No. That was just for
Her
flavor.
necrotic claw.
No, it was just for flavor. She missed you.
No, I just mean like if it like burned up my cape.
Oh, like little singes where she touched?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just like little singes. Like,
Oh yeah, okay. But that's my turn then.
alright, Akira, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna hop to the square where Archie was.
So like right in front of her?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got 40 feet of
Could you cover me like in between me and her?
Yeah, I could, I think.
Because she'd have to cross you up to get to me then, which would mean like she won't hit you as well. She'll hit me if she tries to physically.
Alright, so you block her path to Archibald.
Cool. And then I am going to attack her, or attempt to.
Now remember
With
to
my cloak?
add one for the magic weapon.
I've got magic weapon? Cool.
You do.
10.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Yeah. But I'm going to use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike.
Alright,
And that's a 19.
that hits.
4 bludgeoning. So
Alright,
2.
reduced to 2.
At least it's something, right?
Yeah, you're whittling her down, you know. Alright,
How's she looking?
is that your turn?
Yeah, how's she looking?
She looks real fucked up. Like she's like flickering in and out, like you know, like she's starting to look like not quite solid. And parts of her body almost looked like cracked glass.
Man, wouldn't it be really dumb if all we would have had to have done was beat her
Break the
out?
mirror.
Or have her see herself in the mirror or something?
You hit it in a bush.
Who
It's
would have
smart,
hid
though.
that in a bush?
Right, I don't know. But, you know what, I bet we're saving the other lady. What if she saw the mirror and breaking the mirror?
I know, there's so many risks. I wouldn't want to do. I'm just saying, like, if we were beating her and we were just like,
I was worried the mirror would be like real bad.
I still think it is. So.
I think we did the right thing.
So, was that it for your turn, Akira?
CC.
Okay, so next up is the Tulpa. She's going to make 2 black claw attacks against Akira. That one totally misses.
She can't. She can only attack Archie.
Just disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so those two will just be the first roll, but it missed. And yeah, she totally fucking whiffs both of those.
Nice.
So
Thanks for the reminder. Thanks for the reminder, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, it's my whole deal.
Right.
Or like little sound waves, like stop her, like it's like.
Right when she goes to claw, yeah, it's like a, and she's like, ah, just misses. All right, Tom, you're up.
Okay, so I'm debating whether or not I should try using that suggestion spell I have against her, or just to outright try to attack her. Nah, let's just destroy her. Okay, so can I hit her from my current position, or do I have to move?
Yeah, you.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. I got a 13 to hit.
That just hits.
Wow, okay, I think that's my first time. Okay, damage is 9.
How much?
9?
All right. Tom, how do you kill the boss?
Yeah.
Can we not kill her?
Unfortunately, your magic is like you can't have magic be non-lethal.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then so she's like a ghost or something right now, or something, or
She's a legal mirror copy of a good woman, so it might be better just to. We're gonna be saving someone by breaking.
okay. Well, I guess target her in her gut, and she just obliterates and crinkles from the gut up.
So you shoot her, right? And
Yeah.
the Eldritch Blast goes into her stomach and just bursts. And, like, her body starts cracking, like, glass
Yes.
all around the
Yes.
torso.
Yes.
And it just goes like, up and down her whole body. And
Yes.
she's just like, no! Ah! And she just shatters.
That's neat.
The moment she shatters, you guys hear glass shattering somewhere else in the building.
Almost like in a bush.
Outside in a bush.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sad.
So, give me 1 second.
Should have had the servant break the glass.
Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. So you guys destroyed the seemingly fake Mrs. Bazuldu. You hear glass shattering outside. What do you do?
So we have to go check on the mirror outside.
Alright. So,
Is she like on the ground? Did she like disintegrate? Like,
she shattered into like a million pieces of glass. Like,
is it
takeable?
worth like?
it's like dust now.
Is there any risk feasibly that if we turn our back on it, it's like dangerous somehow?
Do you want to investigate it?
If I can do it kind of quickly, then yes.
Actually, just give me an Arcana check.
Okay, happy to do it.
I'm just gonna read the vibes of the room.
Okay, give me a perception check.
No. I want the vibes. I don't care about what's in the room. I want the vibes.
That'd be insight.
I don't think you can insight check a room.
Arcana,
Yeah, Arcana.
22.
22? So you get the feeling from what you heard and what happened that with the mirror broken, this creature that came from it probably can't come back.
Okay. And we're gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go check on the mirror out front because I'm worried about any possibility of survivors.
Okay. So yeah. So do the rest of you follow Archie, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys all run out of the orphanage, and in the front, stumbling out of the bushes, is Baron and Bazuldu.
Oh. Okay.
She
Very
just
nice.
she looks very confused and kind of weak, like she hasn't like eaten or slept in a while.
Well, there's a whole bunch of food. Let's get her inside.
She just kind
She
of
looks like a sad herself.
she looks very similar to the woman you just destroyed, but like a little more full in the face and like friendlier. Friendlier, you know.
Yeah.
Looks
Let's
like
make
a
sure.
maniac.
So she kind of looks up at you guys and she's like, What happened?"
Well, it looks as though you were fallen trapped to a dangerous magical mirror. Do you remember anything about that?
I can't remember where I got it. She kind of stumbles into you, Archie, and she's just like, I think I need to sit down.
Let's get you inside. And I get her into the sitting area of like the comfortable place and then bring her some food from the dining room.
Okay, yeah, so that's easy enough. You go to the door to like the lounge area, and the door's locked. But like without really missing a beat, like she just hands you a key. She's just like, "Oh, I've got the key to the door."
Thank you.
I lock all these doors all the time.
Right? She's like,
I
"It's
just
weird." She's like, "It's weird. I don't normally lock the doors in here."
Well, you've been under a bit of duress lately. I understand.
Oh. What happened? Who are you people?
Is she sitting and have I gotten her like tea or anything yet?
Yeah. Like at this point, you guys have sat her down. You brought her something to eat and drink, and she's just sort of like she seems like she might be in shock a little bit. So she's sort of trying to just figure out what the hell happened, you know.
Okay, so we're going to introduce ourselves as the Paragon Company, flash some badges.
Renegade Company.
We're the Renegade Company in business, but in adventuring where we work with Paragon Company.
Just say we're the Renegade Division of the Paragon
Yeah, that's
Company.
we are we're the newly minted Renegade Division of Paragon Company.
She's just like, okay, don't you guys normally handle like monsters and things?
Well, circumstantially, the mirror that we aren't sure where you got yet, and we will be investigating that if you don't mind, was apparently. Do I know like the specific like scientific magical name for it, or like is it like a?
No. When you identified it, the name you kind of got from it was just a trapping mirror.
And would I be able to roll for anything to see if, like, now that everything's calmed down, I might know what kind of monster it was?
Actually, yeah, I'll give you that as part of your Arcana check into the dust and everything. So, based on what you know from the just checking out the mirror, identifying it, and then fighting the creature and studying like the glass shard dust from it, you find out that it's a creature called a tulpa.
Oh, I've heard of that.
They're like spectral copies of people that are spawned from like negative emotion. So whatever this mirror did seems to have trapped her and created like a dark mirror of her.
Okay, so I'll explain to her that the mirror was cursed and generated a tulpa, which is a spectral being, and unfortunately, for the duration of its existence, we think you were trapped inside the mirror, so quite a bit seems to have happened while you were missing.
She looks kind of like bewildered. She's just like, I can't remember where I got it. She's like,
would you have receipts kept in the house for any purchases or deliveries?
Yeah, maybe. She kind of like waves you over to like a pantry off of the kitchen and dining area. She's like, I have either in there or at the front desk. I have a lot of my bookkeeping.
All right, we'll go through that soon if you don't mind. In the meantime, you don't remember anything from the time you're missing? What is the last date you remember this?
She sits back and kind of thinks about it, and she gives you a date that's like about 5 years ago.
So, quick question. What are the names of the orphans you remember being in your charge?
Oh, well, there was Evren, there was Sarah. We didn't have many. We only had 3 at the time. Where are they? Where are the children?
So, in the time you've been gone, it looks like your doppelganger had brought in 2 more children. And it seems that she hasn't been taking the best care of the group.
Oh, wow. Where are they? Are they safe now?
They're safe. Everything's okay. Under the circumstances, we meant to adopt all 5 children and bring them back to our home in Anfang for now, and effectively make sure they were taken care of. We're relatively well off, and my associate Mr. Grabach, and I gestured to Mr. Grabach, is of a good family, and we can take care of the kids.
Oh, well, that would be great. Assuming they want to go. But yeah, after I rest a bit, I'd love to, I guess, meet them.
I think that's just fine. Why don't you get yourself comfortable, and we'll make sure everything is okay, and call the company and get things sorted over here for you and for everyone.
Yeah, I suppose I should get in touch with some people. Who knows what that thing might have said or done to friends and family.
I bow at her and tell her that we're here to help.
I appreciate it. And she just kind of goes into a little bit of a just far off stare and just kind of sips at her tea,
Are the kids there with us?
No, they stayed at Ozzy's house.
Okay. She's still there with us, right?
Yeah, she's. You guys are all kind of in her lounging room, she's just sort of you can tell she's just trying to really process that she's been gone for 5 years.
Can she? Tom asked her really quick. I know you've been through a lot, but I just want to ask her a quick question. do you remember all the kids that were here at your orphanage?
Yeah, I just there were 3 kids. There was Sarah. She was a half elf. There was Evric. He was a dwarven boy. And then there was I can't think of his name, but he was an ASMR.
I don't think any of the kids are those kids.
Where's the drow boy?
No, there's a drow boy, but she said an elf girl, a dwarf boy, and an ASMR.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think any of those 3 kids are the kids that we have.
You have a dwarf boy.
A dwarf girl.
A dwarf girl, sorry. A half elf. And
So the kids, just because Archibald would just arbitrarily remember,
Right.
there were 2, right. There were 2 siblings. One was a human girl and a tiefling boy. There was the drow boy. There was a dwarf girl, and there was a halfling boy.
But yeah, we're batting 0 out of 3 for the original orphans from 5 years ago.
Woof. And then there's 2 more, right?
Yeah, so effectively 3 have gone missing at least, and at least 5 more have been taken.
Woof.
So I'm gonna break with Miss Not Dildo. Oh God, what's her name? I gotta remember.
It's Mrs. Bazuldu.
So I keep trying, you know what I keep remembering? I keep remembering Venesia, but that's Mexican.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna become more serious and graven and kind of be like, you might want to brace yourself, but I believe that something dire may have happened to the children you remember.
Oh no!
We need to get in touch with like our company, like now style.
Yeah, no. Do whatever you need to. I'll help in any way I can. But I think for today, maybe I just need to go sleep.
Fair enough. Someone should at least stay here with her while we go get more backup from the Paragon company.
Just for the sake of he's not here, I'll say Trax is just in the corner, like, yo.
Okay.
So
really,
yeah,
really
we
quick,
just need.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So Tom wants to bring up that we should ask the children if they know those 3 that went missing or not with us today, and also if, or really how they all got together. Basically, as awful as this is to say, maybe we want to be suspicious of the children too. There might be an imposter among us. Very sus.
Well, I really need to get some magical help from the guilds, like our guild or one of the other guilds, just a little bit more like respectable in identifying these sorts of circumstances. And then the situation with the kids we already have has just gotten a lot weirder, but I still think the best thing to do is just take them out of Bainham with us when we leave.
Yeah, agreed.
I know it's kind of adding a lot of NPC to our load, but like I don't really care. And like it is bad. It's a bad place, and they were adopted by an evil monster.
Yeah. Fuck it. Plus, there's people to watch them in the fort.
Oh no! I mean, we made that town better than this town in no time.
Yeah.
Better to bring.
We could literally build an orphanage.
I already am paying for these kids' dads to basically stay there and not be a piece of shit. Like it's a perfectly good place to be.
I could oversee the building of an orphanage or something.
Yeah, they're the young renegades.
Yeah.
The junior renegade. That's junior.
So, Mrs. Bazuldu is just sort of like, willing to help, but just needs to rest for now.
I mean, I think I just want to leave her like unguarded, and I want to make sure that we have this like elevated to like a high yield like magical crime scene like right away. Like I don't think we can really move forward with anything that's going on until we get a higher authority on this situation.
Okay. So I'll say for now, you guys decide to leave tracks just sort of hanging around with her just so make sure she's okay. But is there anyone in particular you want to go talk to, or you said you want to get a more authority figure on it?
Well, I figure this ended up becoming kind of a kill job accidentally because we just killed a monster. So we can at least go talk to Fig about it and see what she says as far as our official processes go here.
Okay. So yeah, if that's what you guys want to do, you can head to the guild hall and, get in contact with Fig.
I mean, that makes sense.
The kids are still safe. Theoretically, they can survive there for a while. Ozzy's got food and stuff.
Like,
Not only
do they have food, but you basically just made them like regular villager rich.
Yeah, so like they're fine. Make sure they're actually safe from magical harm.
And just to point out, you have not gotten the your alarm hasn't gone off or anything.
Okay, cool. And then I would like to stay behind while everybody goes to Fig and just searching the house.
Okay.
Because there's bound to be a basement with dead kids in it or something, and I don't want to be the guy who's got the stats to find a hidden basement with dead kids, but I'm the guy with the stats to find a hidden basement.
Right. So, all right. So yeah. So I'll say if that's. Do the rest of you want to go and talk to Fig while he does that, or?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Akira, Tom, and Grabak, you guys leave the orphanage and head to the guild hall. Archie, what specifically are you looking for? Just any entrances or anything?
First and foremost, I'm looking for I'm just searching for doors we haven't opened yet, and especially on the upper floor for spaces that aren't accounted for the floor plan, or an attic, or on the bottom floor a basement or hidden doors or anything like that.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna give you a map of the building.
Oh, fun.
In the words of one Craig of the Creek, just like I drew it.
I just started watching that show. It's very charming.
I love it. I'm gonna send it to I'm gonna send it to the main chat.
Oh, nice. So that was your office. That's in your fireplace. So, does this effectively everything?
Yes.
Okay, so there's nothing secret about the fireplace or anything like that.
Not with it. Well, you could investigate it if you want, but yeah, I mean, I'll say your passive investigation is high enough where you do a pretty thorough run over the place, The only thing out of place you do find is in the hallway where all the kids' rooms are. There's a dumbwaiter at the end of the hall, and in the off the lounge area, there is a stairwell that goes into a basement.
Well,
Let's go explore the basement.
I think you guys are with me, right? Super dumb.
We can do that later. We can always do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think we have to end the game in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably wrap up if you guys want to. With all the time it took to do everything today, I'd say like it's probably in the mid to late afternoon. So, if you want to wrap up for now and then get back to maybe checking out Under the Orphanage next time.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that's fair. I think it's going to be safe enough for just stumbling in.
Yeah,
And I mean, it's not like the dead orphans are going anywhere.
that's dark. That's dark.
That's true.
It is.
I don't know. Bainham's opposed to a lot of zombies. It's possible they are.
That's true. That's a good point.
I have predictions for next game. I'm gonna say that one of the children, planted the mirror in the orphanage, and I'm going to guess it's an outsider and not one of the original three. That's my guess. So someone went in, put the mirror there, and then used her, like that evil lady, as like the scapegoat, basically. And it's one of the current children we have. Sus. Very sus.
What do you think? One of the kids is evil?
One of the kids.
What if it's what if it's Oscar?
Who's Oscar? No.
Otto? Ozzy?
Ozzy?
Adrian? Aaron?
Ian? Aaron?
Alabaster foods.
But yeah, no, good. Well, we'll call it here. So, Brian, if you want to, what was the final total for the recording?
Let me stop the recording.
Is Mrs. Bazuldu going to be okay? What's going to happen with the children? What lies beneath the orphanage? Find out next time on the Paragon Company. Our music is provided by Will Savino and his Music D20 albums. Our art was created by @CactusToad on Instagram. You can find links to their pages in the description below. I want to thank Brian, Jesse, Kevin, and Mira for being such great players. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. I'm going to edit this out.